Will you respond in a calm, coherent way, or will you react in an explosion? Ladies and gentlemen, gents, gals, everybody in the audience, welcome on in to the Blue Collar Psychiatrist. Today, we're going to talk about react versus respond. Consider the following scenario. You go into a restaurant which you had been frequenting for a number of months, but you notice something is amiss. You're not sure what it is. There's a delay in being waited on. There is some bickering in the back room that you can hear. Something seems to be unsettled. Finally, the waiter comes to you and asks for your order. The waiter's mind must have been somewhere else because they kept on asking you the same question over and over again as if they were not paying attention, which is their job. In any event, you give the waiter your order. The waiter comes back with the usual plate of rolls, a basket of rolls, shall I say. But instead of the usual 3, there's only 2. You ordered a salad, a Caesar salad. But the plate is only half full. In other words, you're getting half as much as you used to get. You ordered iced tea, but the iced tea barely has any color in it as you look at it in the glass, indicating that the tea is weak. Now, what is the cause? I don't know. Finally, you've noticed already 3 things that are out of order, clearly out of order. You call the waitress over and you say to her, "Ma'am, I'd like to speak to the manager." She brings the manager over and you tell the manager the 3 things that have seemed to be way out of line. He apologizes, but admits that there are problems in the back because they're having trouble hiring good help. Now, you get a new salad, you get an extra roll, which I really didn't even want, and you get a refill of iced tea, which is again better, but still weak. So I tell the waitress, "Please give me a regular strength of iced tea." And finally it comes back normal. Now, everything was settled to my satisfaction. On the other hand, if I were to react rather than respond, I would have said right away, "What's going on in this place here? I've been coming here for several months now. I've never seen such horrible service. What's going on here? What are you doing? Are you cheating? Are you keeping things back? What's going on? I don't understand. Why am I only getting 2 rolls instead of 3? Why is the iced tea so weak? Why? Why is the salad half the size as it normally is? Something's wrong in this place. What is this?" That, ladies and gentlemen, is a reaction. Which of those approaches do you think would yield the best response in your favor? The first one or the second one? Well, obviously the first one. Why? Because in the first one, in your first response, you responded. In the second, you reacted. Response means a coherent, calm, thought out question or statement to the person, in this case the manager, as to what the issue was. A reaction, on the other hand, is a knee-jerk emotional explosion demanding to know what is going on and why in the hell you feel like you're being cheated and you don't like the daggone service here, and you're sick of this, and you're not going to take it, or you're not going to come back anymore, and you're yelling so that other people are even looking. Which of those is going to give you the better end result? Of course, the first one. You see, a response is what? A response is well thought out and calm. A reaction is like a knee-jerk explosion. You're not going to get very far in life if you react. Many times in life, things will go wrong. Could be a department store with an item of merchandise that is defective and you want to give it back. It could be any kind of thing that where you're dissatisfied perhaps with something and you're looking to redress your grievances. Which is the better option? I think we can all see that a response is far more effective than a reaction. And yet what do we see? People explode. They demand to know what's going on in this place. And they start yelling and threatening, not violence, but they threaten they're going to never come back, and they're upset, and they're going to tell their friends never to come to this restaurant. Why? The problem is people get emotional when there's no call to do it. You've got to put a check on your emotions, or else you're not going to get what you want, and God knows what will happen. I mean, if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time and you have an explosive reaction, it could turn violent. And we see this on the news. Road rage is a good example. Now, you're not going to get out of your car and talk to the other driver, but still, this is what I'm talking about. Responding versus reacting. We have to teach ourselves to use the language in the correct way without demeaning or threatening the person with whom we might be having the difficulty. And that is what we have to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, I leave you with this. The choice is yours. Will you respond in a calm, coherent way, or will you react in an explosion of anger? Which do you feel is the best solution? Ladies and gentlemen, I remind you, as always, drink, and drink abundantly from the fountain of life. See you next time. But wait. Check out my video, Resist the Resistance, and you will find some more information along the same lines as what I just gave you. See you next time!